The midway point of round 2. Heavyweight title on the line. Couture is down. Lesnar is trying to finish. Brock Lesnar.
You don't think. He's shouting instructions to Brock. Oh my God, did you see that?
What would happen if a martial arts legend like Steven Seagal, a master of Aikido, faced off against a powerhouse like Brock Lesnar, a professional wrestler and former MMA fighter? Who would emerge victorious? That's why today, we're going to break down just how intense this battle would be if these two formidable fighters went head-to-head in a showdown. Before answering who the winner will be, let's first analyze the background and capabilities of these fighters. Let's start with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is an American professional wrestler and a former mixed martial artist. As a professional wrestler, he is widely known for his incredible performances in World Wrestling Entertainment. However, who would have thought that his success in WWE wouldn't dampen his spirit to participate in various combat sports events? It was proven in 2005 when he transitioned to New Japan Pro Wrestling at the Tokyo Dome. In that event, Lesnar quickly established himself as an impressive newcomer. Just imagine, Lesnar was nearly unbeatable thanks to his exceptional wrestling skills, making all his opponents fall before him. However, not yet satisfied with his career achievements, in 2006, the man born on July 12, 1977, ventured into a new arena, K1 Heroes. When he competed in this league, he reportedly defeated Min-Soo Kim in just one round. This victory earned him widespread praise, as Lesnar was a newcomer to the world of MMA at the time. However, his career in K1 was short-lived. Not long after, Lesnar decided to join the Ultimate Fighting Championship. In this arena, he quickly became a terrifying opponent for other MMA fighters. His sheer strength, wrestling background, and explosive power made him a force to be reckoned with in the octagon.
Red and black trunks for Brock Lesnar. He throws a kick early.
Take, for example, his fight against Randy Couture. Lesnar was relentless in his attacks. He skillfully defended against Couture's takedown attempts and used his sheer power and size advantage to dominate the fight. Eventually, Lesnar took Couture down and unleashed a brutal ground-and-pound assault, forcing the referee to stop the fight and awarding him the victory by technical knockout.
The midway point of round 2. Heavyweight title on the line. Couture is down. Lesnar is trying to finish. Brock Lesnar pounding away.
However, this does not mean that Steven Seagal would be an easy opponent for Lesnar to defeat. And for good reason. Seagal is a 7th degree black belt in Aikido, a martial art he has mastered over many years. With his deep understanding of Aikido, Seagal would focus on redirecting his opponent's energy, using circular movements, joint locks, and throws. These techniques are designed to neutralize an opponent's attacks without relying on brute strength. One more thing that makes it difficult to underestimate someone like Seagal. He was a martial arts instructor in Japan, where he became the first American to teach at an Aikido dojo. This proves that Seagal is highly skilled in this particular martial art.
Aikido and other martial arts. Notice that the master is merely defending himself, turning aside his attackers while exerting very little counterforce of his own.
With decades of experience training in Aikido and a background in teaching, Seagal would undoubtedly be a tough opponent to defeat. Moreover, he also possesses knowledge of other martial arts, such as karate, judo, and kendo. This would certainly be an advantage for Seagal in a fight against Lesnar. That being said, with the unique backgrounds and experiences of each fighter, who would emerge as the winner? Would it be Lesnar with his MMA skills and wrestling expertise, or Seagal with his mesmerizing Aikido techniques? Looking at their physical stats, Seagal stands taller at 193 centimeters, while Lesnar is slightly shorter at 191 centimeters. However, when it comes to weight, Lesnar has a significant advantage. Just imagine, Lesnar weighs a massive 308 pounds, whereas Seagal's weight ranges between 220 to 240 pounds. This weight difference would undoubtedly have an impact on the fight. Seagal had an athletic physique in his youth, with a considerable amount of muscle mass. However, he was more renowned for his flexibility and martial arts techniques rather than sheer physical strength. His power was centered on technique and utilizing an opponent's energy against them, rather than relying on brute force. On the other hand, Lesnar possesses an enormous amount of muscle mass and is widely regarded as one of the strongest athletes in the world of wrestling and MMA. As a result, his raw strength is truly exceptional, whether in terms of weightlifting, grappling, or striking power. He has even claimed to execute moves like the suplex and powerbomb effortlessly, even against much larger opponents.
Point of round 2. Heavyweight title on the line. Couture is down. Lesnar is trying to finish.
Thus, in an analysis, Lesnar holds a significant physical advantage in terms of strength, speed, and stamina. But it doesn't stop there. Lesnar has competed at the professional level against some of the best fighters in the world, whereas Seagal has no real fighting experience at that level. Moreover, Lesnar possesses a more effective strategy for real combat, especially when it comes to takedowns and ground fighting.
And he's always calm. He's lifting him up and he's got him down.
In other words, a fight between these two formidable fighters would ultimately end in a victory for Brock Lesnar. While Seagal possesses exceptional martial arts skills, factors such as age, physical condition, and lack of real combat experience would make it difficult for him to handle Lesnar's strength, speed, and expertise. Lesnar would dominate the fight, especially if he managed to take it to the ground, where he holds an absolute advantage.
He's got so much power in those fists, Mike. Up against the fence, big trouble.
Unfortunately, Seagal and Lesnar have never faced each other in a real fight. However, if you're curious about how a match between an Aikido expert and a wrestler might play out, there is an example that could serve as an answer. In that fight, a Turkish wrestler easily took down the Aikido practitioner. Even when the Aikido fighter tried a second time, the wrestler once again managed to lock him down effortlessly, proving the effectiveness of wrestling techniques in real combat scenarios.